How's the book going?
The book?
The book.
Not bad.
Abigail's World, link in the bio.
Did you see the little review I got?
No?
Oh, did see you follow me? Yeah, I sent it to a lady in Canada, well, she's a school teacher, and she did a nice little review on Instagram.
Cute.
Matt's teaching me how to make emails like that.
Yes.
We're about to change it. You guys check out Vida Gyms, so myvida.co.uk. You can get their 7-day free pass because this is what we're building right now. They've have a certain conversion rate, and we're trying to make it a lot higher.
So what's the exercise, Anna?
So
A split squat Y fly.
Okay.
And I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it's a leg and core exercise.
Well, it's meant to be an arm exercise, but I'm just wondering whether you can even lift yourself up from that position.
I guess you can. Is it more chest?
Yeah, it'll be like shoulders maybe.
I'll use his website address to just carry on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm gonna go shoulders.
How's your work going, George?
Very busy, but very good. Here's a music recommendation for you, Sam. Pogo.
Pogo.
He takes Disney movies, takes the sounds and makes songs out of them.
Okay, everyone check that out. It's P-O-G-O.
P-O-G-O, very popular, one of my favourites.
Nice.
There you go, quick little plug.
I don't
Awesome.
know where they are. Beauty now. We're in beauty therapists. We've got 2 beauty rooms.
Oh, you got your hair done as well?
Yeah. So, give you a little tour upstairs. This is. So I mentioned to you guys. We've obviously seen the salon. Sam, I'll give you a tour in a minute. What you're coming up to now is what's probably going to be our hair academy. So up here, it's still a building site.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells new. So this is what will be our hair academy. So come here. This is probably going to be training room.
Holy
So
shit.
can you imagine really 4 or 5 stations max in here? Big TV on the wall, big board table here for presenting and learning. It is a flat per se, so it has got a kitchen.
That's fine.
And a little bit of background. So in June last year, when we initially started to purchase this salon, the one stop burnt down, like in flames.
That one next door?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we've
So
been
when I came up here for the first time, this wall wasn't there. It was smoked out. This whole place was falling apart. The roof was caved in. There was everything everywhere. So the council and the insurance companies have redone it all. So everything's brand new.
I can tell.
Whole kitchen's brand new. As you can see, look, our oven that we don't really need. It's brand new. And so we've just kind of got the whole thing done out everything for us.
It's absolutely huge.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. How bang would this be as a flat?
I was going to say, this would be perfect if you were running a business here.
So we're pretending on these ones will probably be private consultants rooms, or we're going to get in like massage therapists, osteopaths, homeopaths, that kind of thing, and create kind of a clinic destination. Just an example, this is probably half of our stock. You should have seen it, it was insane the amount of stuff we had in here. We've had Goldwell have completely and utterly kitted us out. They've literally sent everything that we'll need to run the salon, like absolutely everything that we'll possibly need, which is sick. See in there's another bedroom, so it's pretty cool.
Huge, honestly, it's massive.
Pretty cool, right?
Just gotta take the colour off and then I'll get that then.
Yeah, no worries.
The nails for the waxing booth.
Yeah. Slane's office. So. Where's your office, Slane?
What about how many people have been waxed where your laptop is right now?
Look. So, I'm gonna get some wax done. Hot wax.
Oh my god.
So for my eye, man, I'm gonna come get my full body waxed.
Really?
No, not really.
Okay. 3 weeks.
So they've obviously, as you guys can see, look up there. that's a new roof. So they've had to literally rebuild one stop from scratch. Some bright spark decided to have a cigarette outside by the cardboard, and the whole thing went up in flames. So this is the company we bought was Good Company 2. So previously quite a successful salon, to be honest, and then we bought it and turned it into a Serena Grant location. So this is going to be signs coming down, massive Serena Grant sign. Obviously you can see all of our Goldwell kit is up in the window.
Yeah, I can see that. We're going to repaint the metal.
There's like shitloads of parking spaces, like around there, around the side, around the back. So it's like a proper
hub,
epic destination in a really busy estate. So it's nice. It's cool, right?
It's really cool.
So the whole building's ours.
How long was on the track on when next time I watch it? Yeah, because it's good if I can see what it's like. Yeah. It's really fine.
So many bloody different ones. It's insane. Sorry, this looks a bit odd, doesn't it? We're putting all the samples in the top drawer. Just so that we can.
You're going in there, and then I am in there. This lady here, Diane, so that happens 12. Okay.
Who thought about it, eh? Who thought I'd be doing this?
Review on Facebook or Google and you'll get a goodie bag.
Oh. You're on our Facebook.
It's got to be 5 stars though.
Yeah, you've got to give 5 stars.
Oh,
otherwise you get
one.
nothing.
Did I not add you to it yesterday?
You might have.
No, I'll get you if I did.
I can add her, it's about she's going on Facebook.
Yeah, did you not invite anybody?
No, because I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't here, was I?
Letting the team down, so...
That's good.
So she's got horrible mention on her own?
I didn't
We've
even
got,
really
like-
use that. I just sent that across the job.
Sachets, we have unlimited of them.
Okay.
So Goldwell will, and also to be honest with you, little travel size ones maybe as well, but with these sachets we've literally got as many as you want.
Wow, yeah, okay.
And Goldwell will send us thousands of them if we want them.
Yeah.
They shipped 4,000 sachets to our office. Yeah.
It was just
They're at the
stupid,
office,
yeah.
There's boxes and boxes and boxes. And boxes.
And boxes.
And boxes. Yeah, that's the one. Busy, 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 busy. As you can probably tell, I'm very tired. Today it's hard work. We've just launched the marketing for Serena Grant, so it's been heavy duty the last few days, and I'm just catching up with 172 emails.
That's horrible.
And also, when you buy a company, apparently there's loads of things to do with the bank. So I've been on bank calls all day and getting shouted at by bank managers who didn't know what was going on and now do, but I've got 54 forms to fill out.
They're shouting at you.
They're just a bit like, why is it so complicated? And we say we're buying a company, and she says, then it took me like half an hour to explain to them why, or what we were doing, and then they understood. But just, yeah, interesting.
We'll get Sam back on camera.
I'm not good on camera.
You deal with the camera and the filming, so you're just not going to put in the bits about you.
I don't know. I might put this bit in, but Jacob has been asked for by people watching the vlog, so I want to put him in. Don't zoom in, you dick. You ruin it, I won't put it in if you zoom in. What a week. I tell you what, it has been nuts. Absolutely nuts. I have barely been at the office this week. We took over Serena Grant. We launched the marketing. We've had many leads this week. It's been crazy from all angles of the marketing agency, Serena Grant. It's been absolutely nuts. Absolutely loved it. I feel like it's been absolutely phenomenal. So I think it's about time I shared with you some of the interesting ways you can buy businesses that do six figures. This six-figure number everyone keeps talking about, which, by the way, is over £100,000 a year or $100,000, whatever it is, currency you're in. And how you can purchase those businesses for not that much money. How you can do it, and to be honest with you, the reason why I think this is probably the best investment any person can make if they're at the start of their business career or even in the first sort of decade of their business career, the reason why I think it's a really good investment is because practical business, hardcore business where you're dealing with people and you're having to learn how to use technology and employ people and market and manage cash flow and manage wages and all those things, hardcore business, traditional business elements, that is the best learning you will ever have, ever. You'll make mistakes, you'll fuck it up, you will cry, hate it, love it at the same time, have amazing days, find amazing things out, and you probably won't make that much money in the first few years, but what you will do is become an absolute exceptional business person, especially if you go into it with that right mindset and you go into it with the mindset that this is why I'm doing it. You will do amazing from a learning standpoint. So when you're looking for this type of business, when you can go onto the many portals in the UK, there's things like Intelligent Business, there's things like buyerbusiness.co.uk, something like that. There's Central Business Agency, there's loads of them where you can scroll through and you'll see different businesses for sale. Now there's lots of these things. There'll be like cafes, there'll be kitchen companies, there'll be beauty salons, there'll be nail bars, waxing places, there'll be small businesses that, and if you check, most of them are doing over this magic six-figure number. Most of them are doing it. So when you're looking through the sale prices of these things, you'll start to see some very low figures and understand. And what you can do is you can request information from them, and you request prospectuses. Read sort of 20, 30 of these prospectuses that these businesses will give you, and what you'll be able to do is quite quickly understand where you can find some value in them. So that'll usually either be from cost saving because the owner is taking a lot of money out, whereas you probably won't be. So you can go in there, save that cost immediately and pump that back into marketing. So you can save yourself 30, 40 grand instantaneously, which gives you a huge benefit. And you'll start to find some interesting deals. Now, these businesses doing six figures, you want to buy them and you don't have any money. So when you're looking at a business that's maybe earning over £150,000 a year, what it will say, and this is the trick, what it will say is leasehold 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and that is probably your sale price. That is the figure of which they are expecting to sell you their business. They may have some different asking prices, but if the leasehold figure is a certain price, that is likely the figure that they're looking to achieve. I only found this out by pure just offering a lot of times, and it kind of became obvious that the asking price versus the leasehold price, I was becoming way more down towards the leasehold price than previously. So take a look at the leasehold price, and you will be able to start to see where you can get into these businesses for very, very low cost. Now, when it comes to offering, that's probably going to be a different video because we don't have too much time. But a lot of these businesses, because they're very small and because they're usually owner-run, a lot of them will be open to either one, staying as an employee and retaining some income, or two, for an earn-out. Which basically means that they're not expecting, because of the size of the business, because most companies won't lend on that kind of size of business, they won't give you money to go and buy those businesses, they'll be expecting an earn-out. And an earn-out is basically when you will say it's a leasehold price, say £40,000, maybe you'll offer them 30, and you'll pay them that £30,000 over the next sort of 3 years, maybe give them a few £1,000s up front, something like that. And it means that you can purchase a business that's doing £100,000 a year for pretty much no money down, and you have to pay them a bit of money every single year, and that works all the time, all the time. So there's a little trick for you. Go and have a look on these business agency sites. Start looking through. Start getting some prospectuses, and I can almost guarantee you're going to start finding some six-figure businesses that are creeping towards that 4 or 5 figure mark. Come back to me if you find anything cool, and I hope that was interesting. We'll obviously go into more depth as time progresses, but go do that. You'll have some fun. I hope you enjoyed the vlog as well. The subscriber count is going crazy. We've had like 500 subscribers this month. Thank you guys so much for that. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Keep letting us know what you want to know as well, because obviously that will kind of give us ideas for really great content for you. So we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.
Right, you can't handle the me.